Makueni, munasemaje? Ate wote munasemaje? Ate Makueni munasemaje? Hapa ni one time. Wacha nione. Haya. Harambe! Wewe Ruto wewe! Wewe Kasongo! Wewe Kaongo! Wewe Zakayo! Wewe Kingai!
Just like the tour the opposition team had to the Gusii region where Dr. Fred Matiang'i brought them home, they also decided to conduct one to the Ukambani region. The one for Ukambani was a bit smooth and the numbers were slightly lower than the ones for the Gusii region. I'm talking of the turnout. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to let you know that the Kamba region is one of the most critical regions that we must treat as opposition with a lot of care. It is very clear that the tour to the Ukambani region the first day was not better than that one of the Gusii region. If you check on the messaging of Gachagua, you check on the energy there, you check on the energy of Matiang'i, check on the energy of Kalonzo Musyoka, the Gusii one was a bit powerful. Now, when it comes to mobilization, you can tell that in the Ukambani region, Kalonzo has done a lot of mobilization. You could see so many blue caps moving around, t-shirts, dresses for the Wiper Patriotic Front Party. But in the Gusii region, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the people who are dressed in red are the ones who came with Matiang'i from Nairobi. Most Kenyans who were in the Gusii stadium, to be specific, in the evening, none of them dressed in red. People were just in civilian. There was no mobilization. So, I mean, money was not used as such. People woke up from their home, decided to go and listen to Dr. Fred Matiang'i. And actually, people waited until 7 p.m. Some of them, because in the Gusii stadium, Matiang'i was there by almost 7. And people listened to them until they finished when it was dark. A clear indication that, ladies and gentlemen, the Gusii tour was more of organic than this one for Ukambani. So when it comes to mobilization, you can realize that in the Gusii region, there was no mobilization the way it happened in Ukambani, meaning more money was used in the Ukambani side. You know, ladies and gentlemen, in Ukambani, Gachagua was not going there for the first time. He has been there before, so people have been listening to him. But in the Gusii region, Gachagua had not come. So people are like, let us hear what Gachagua has to say when he comes here to the Gusii region. So the anxiety in the Gusii region ilikuwa juu sana. That is why actually the turnout was big. And whenever Gachagua spoke, after finishing, people started leaving. A clear indication that people came to hear what Gachagua had to say. And I'm telling you, in the Gusii region, he delivered perfectly because he destroyed Simbarati and the other traitors from the Gusii region. I started by telling you also, ladies and gentlemen, that it's a deal to be careful about the Kamba region. Apart from Mount Kenya region, the Kamba region is also very crucial in 2027. Fine, they have been voting for Raila Amolo Odinga. But the fact is, this time around, checking on the dynamics, if they decide to shift to William Ruto's side as we speak today, William Ruto becomes a two-term president. But if they stick to the opposition side, William Ruto becomes a one-term president. Of course, considering the constant that Mount Kenya region has voted against President William Samoei Arap Ruto. So, when you get the Kamba region, we have to treat it with a lot of care. The tour to the Kamba region was not better than that of the Gusii region. First, because, you know, Kalonzo has been at the top. They're used to Kalonzo being at the top, being a running mate in 2017 and in 2013. Apart from that, Kalonzo also being the prime minister in 2022. So they're used to Kalonzo Musyoka being at the top. The excitement that people have usually when you have a candidate, it is not the same it's not the same like the one that we had in the Gusii region, because we've not had one for 20 years. So Matiang'i coming in, people are excited to have Dr. Fred Matiang'i come with that opposition leaders in the Gusii region. So that excitement, it does not exist in Kamba region. So it has to be managed very well in the sense that let them decide to ensure that they have prepared the Kamba region well. If it is Kalonzo Musyoka, let them prepare him very well, and then the opposition to endorse him to become the flag bearer, so that it doesn't reach a point they don't support Kalonzo, and then the Kamba region react with a lot of disappointment. That is very bad. It will cost the opposition, and William Ruto will become a two-term president. The other reason as to why I can tell that this region was a bit low in reception in comparison to the Gusii region when the opposition people came here, it's because of one simple thing. Kalonzo Musyoka was a vice president of this country from 2007 to 2013, and those people did not get too much benefits due to having a top leader of that caliber. So therefore, they are not so much excited of having Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, because they have reached a point and believed that now these leaders are the same. Kama ni wetu, hata kama ni wetu ama ni mwingine, bado ni wale wale tu, because they didn't benefit as such. So even when Raila Amolo Odinga was giving ministerial positions and development projects to Luo Nyanza, Kalonzo Musyoka could not fight and even ensure at least some project has gone to the Kamba region. In fact, Uhuru Kenyatta tried to do a few roads, the county governments, and also we had some Thwake Dam being done under Charity Ngilu's watch at Kitui. So in a nutshell, you can be able to tell here that when it comes to the fruits of having someone at the top, the Kamba region have not enjoyed as such. So the excitement cannot be the same. Like the one in Gusii, where we know if Nyachai was there, we got some roads. If Matiang'i was there, we got some roads. So there's need for us to also push Matiang'i to bring better things to the region. So it is not the same. The other reason is also the key allies that William Ruto has from that particular region. Remember, he has cabinet secretaries, and I recently heard Kivuta Kibwana speak. You can tell that this person looks like he might be joining two-term. A clear indication that, ladies and gentlemen, if we get someone like Alfred Mutua at the ground, these people can be able to sabotage some of the things that are happening in the Ukambani region. So Kalonzo is not safe until he has delivered. Last but not least, there are some doubts from the Kamba region whether the opposition team can be able to support Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. These doubts don't just come from the behavior of the opposition team or the common mwananchi from other parts of Kenya, but simply from the behavior of Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, where it seems like he's not interested. No doing rallies, no moving to other parts of the country, no launching party offices even in Luo Nyanza. Is very dormant. Such kind of a stage discourages the locals, making them actually to reach a point and feel like, no, this guy, you are supporting him, but it doesn't seem to be very serious. And in fact, even when the interview they had with Jeff Koinange, you could tell that Kalonzo Musyoka, somehow an agenda is becoming a problem. When he's asked the question about the track record, it's becoming an issue. So I don't know what is your take, but on the comment section, you can be able to share with me. But yote tisa kumi, the Ukambani region has turned out in large numbers than when William Ruto goes there. And I want to believe that because of Rigathi Gachagwa's presence, there's going to be a lot of excitement and energy today than yesterday. I don't know what is your take on the comment section. The people from Ukambani region, you can be able to tell me, what did you learn from the yesterday's tour by Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka? Are you guys excited of having him around and the other opposition leaders? Thank you so much for watching. See you next time for more other videos.